Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, the only place where we take deep philosophical ideas and explain them like we're trying to teach a goldfish with ADHD. Today's episode is inspired by the pink-feathered menace himself, the villain with the best sunglasses in anime, Donquixote Doflamingo from One Piece. This man dropped a speech so real, so brutally honest, that even villains from other anime probably paused and went, "Damn, he's got a point." You know the speech. Pirates are evil, Marines are righteous.
Pirates are evil, the Navy is just. But that's only true because history tells us so. Children who've never known peace have different values than children who've never known war. One who wins will rewrite the definition of right and wrong. They'll decide the future and how the past is written.
Basically, there is no right, there is no wrong, there is only who's in charge. Which is comforting, in the same way as Shark patting you on the head is comforting. So today we're breaking down this idea, with sarcasm, humor, and just enough mental chaos to match Doflamingo's personality. Doflamingo says that the world isn't shaped by truth, honesty, or morality. Nope, it's shaped by power. Whoever wins the fight decides what the story was. It's like if two people argue over a cookie. One says, "You stole it." The other says, "No, I didn't." Who wins? The one who's stronger, or the one who can call their mom louder? That's basically world history. Dry humor. Doflamingo is basically telling us, don't get too attached to the words good and evil. They change more than my mood on a Monday morning. In the original speech, Doflamingo compares kids who grew up in peace and kids who grew up in war. Let's simplify that with a fun, easy version. Imagine two kids. Kid A grew up in a normal house where the biggest problem is someone ate their chips. Their war is finding the TV remote. Kid B grew up in a place where hearing loud noises means run, not someone dropped a pan. Now, these two kids will never see the world the same way. If Kid A hears fireworks, they go, "Wow, pretty lights." Kid B hears fireworks and goes, "Not today, Satan." Same event, two different experiences, two different rights and two different wrongs. So Doflamingo is basically saying, people decide what's right based on where they grew up and what they lived through. There is no universal rule book, just personal ones. Here's the crazy part. The world acts like there is a universal rule book. But let's be real, the rule book is just written by whoever is sitting in the fancy chair. If the strong guy says something is wrong, everyone agrees. If the strong guy says something is right, everyone nods like a dashboard bobblehead. Imagine a world where the strongest person hates pineapple on pizza. Suddenly, pineapple pizza becomes illegal. People smuggle pineapples like it's a drug. Underground pineapple markets appear. "Bro, you got the sweet stuff?" "Yeah, Hawaiian." This is how fragile right and wrong really are. Now, let's take it even further. Imagine a future where the president is a thief. Not secretly, openly, like they campaigned on it. "Vote for me, I steal so you don't have to." And they win. Short beat. Suddenly, stealing becomes legal. Robbery becomes a 9-to-5 job. Banks put out snacks and water for robbers like marathon runners. The news would report, "Breaking news, man robbed 3 shops today. What a productive citizen." Kids in school would study how to steal efficiently. Chapter 4, The Art of Silent Footsteps. Why? Because the person in power said it's right. And once they're in charge, boom, their rules become justice. Just like Doflamingo said. Scary, right? But also kind of hilarious. So what's the point of all this? Doflamingo isn't telling us that evil is good or good is evil. He's telling us that the world is basically a giant group project, and whoever has the most power gets to write the final report, and everyone else has to pretend they agree so they don't get kicked out of the group. So maybe the real question isn't what is right, what is wrong. Maybe the real question is, who benefits from calling it right or wrong? Because once you know that, you know the real story. So what do you think? Is morality real? Are right and wrong absolute? Or is it all just a game, and the person with the biggest throne, biggest army, or biggest ego decides the rules? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, and question everything you've ever been taught. Because, apparently, the world isn't what it is. It's what someone powerful said it is. See you next time.
俺の名はドン・キホーテ・ドフラミンゴ